Imagine a car so tiny it could fit in your living room, yet so powerful it makes you feel like you're driving a mini Ferrari. This isn't a fantasy, it's Japan's pocket-sized performance legend, the Suzuki Cappuccino. A car that broke every rule of size, power, and design, proving once and for all, brilliance doesn't need to be big. 1. The birth of a tiny legend. In the late 1980s, Japan's car industry was booming. The streets were filled with small, efficient vehicles called K-cars, tiny cars that offered big savings in a country where space was limited and taxes were high. Every Japanese brand had its own K-car, but Suzuki wanted to go further. They wanted to build a true sports car, one that would make driving exciting again, even with a small engine. That idea gave birth to the Suzuki Cappuccino, a name inspired by coffee, small, strong, and unforgettable. The project officially began in 1987 under the codename EA-11R. Suzuki engineers were told to follow K-car regulations strictly. The engine had to stay below 660 cubic centimeters, and the car couldn't exceed 3.4 meters in length or 1.48 meters in width. For most automakers, this was a nightmare. For Suzuki, it was an opportunity to showcase their brilliance. When the Cappuccino was finally unveiled in 1991, it instantly stood out. With a rear-wheel drive layout, a turbocharged engine, and a convertible roof, it didn't just meet K standards, it redefined what a small car could be. 2. K-car rules, the challenge that made it brilliant. To understand why the Cappuccino was such an engineering miracle, you need to understand Japan's K-car regulations. These laws were designed to promote small, efficient vehicles that could save space and fuel. The maximum engine displacement was limited to 660 cubic centimeters, and the car's dimensions couldn't exceed specific measurements. Most manufacturers saw this as a limitation, but Suzuki saw it as an engineering puzzle, and they solved it beautifully. Instead of trying to build a smaller version of a sports car, Suzuki designed everything around lightness, agility, and balance. The result was a 700-kilogram roadster that offered an unmatched driving experience despite its modest specs. This philosophy, make it light, make it balanced, make it fun, became the foundation for one of Japan's most iconic microsports cars. 3. The heart of the Cappuccino, a mini-engine with a mighty spirit. At the center of the Cappuccino's magic was its tiny yet powerful F6A engine. This 657 cubic centimeters, inline three-cylinder, DOHC turbocharged engine produced 63 horsepower at 6,500 revolutions per minute, the maximum allowed for K-cars at the time. Now, 63 horsepower might sound weak by today's standards, but remember the car only weighed 700 kilograms. That gave it a power-to-weight ratio similar to some much larger sports cars. The engine used advanced technology for its time: 12 valves for better airflow and efficiency, intercooled turbocharger for instant boost rear-wheel drive for pure sports handling. And Suzuki didn't stop there. Later models upgraded to the K6A engine, an all-aluminum version that was lighter, smoother, and more efficient. 4. Lightweight brilliance, the secret behind the fun. The Cappuccino's genius wasn't just in its engine, it was in its weight. The car weighed just 700 kilograms, thanks to Suzuki's clever use of aluminum for the hood, roof, and doors. This lightness made the car incredibly agile. It could corner sharply, accelerate quickly, and deliver an exhilarating driving feel even at low speeds. The 50-50 weight distribution gave it near-perfect balance, something even luxury sports cars strive for. Drivers often described it as feeling like a go-kart with a turbo. Every movement, every corner, every shift felt alive. 5. Design, small car, big personality. Despite being small, the Suzuki Cappuccino looked absolutely stunning. Its design combined classic roadster styling with Japanese precision. The long hood, short rear deck, and compact wheelbase gave it perfect proportions. It looked like a miniature Mazda MX-5 Miata, but had its own unique charm. The real party trick was its three-piece removable roof. You could drive it as a full coupe, a Targa top, or a full convertible. 3 cars in one. Inside, the Cappuccino's cockpit was tight but driver-focused. The steering wheel, gear lever, and pedals were all positioned perfectly, giving drivers a sense of control and engagement that's hard to find even today. 6. The driving experience, small, sharp, and surprising. Driving the Suzuki Cappuccino was, and still is, an experience unlike any other. The engine revs freely, the turbo kicks in with excitement, and the light chassis dances through corners with grace. Its rear-wheel drive layout made it a true driver's car, offering precise handling and playful balance. It could accelerate from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in around 8 seconds. Impressive for a car with such a small engine. But numbers don't tell the full story. The feeling does. Every gear change, every turn, every acceleration gives you feedback straight from the road. It's raw, pure, and addictive. 7. Global recognition and cult following. Though designed for Japan, the Cappuccino quickly gained fame around the world. When it was exported to the UK in the early 1990s, it immediately caught attention for its unique design and performance. British car enthusiasts loved its affordability, fun factor, and how easy it was to drive on narrow roads. Over time, the Cappuccino developed a global fan base, becoming a collector's gem among JDM lovers. Even in the United States, where import laws delayed its arrival, fans waited patiently until it became legal to import under the 25-year rule. Today, it's considered a rare, prized piece of Japanese automotive art. 8. The engineering genius behind it all. Suzuki engineers achieved something most automakers dream of, creating perfection within limits. They mastered the balance between power, weight, and handling. The Cappuccino's success wasn't about luxury or raw horsepower. It was about purity. Every nut, every bolt, and every curve was built with passion and purpose. It used advanced technologies like turbocharging, multi-valve timing, and lightweight materials, features that even bigger cars lacked back then. 9. Why the Cappuccino still matters today. In an era dominated by massive SUVs and electric vehicles, the Suzuki Cappuccino feels like a time capsule from when cars were about emotion, not efficiency. It reminds us of a golden age when driving wasn't about destination, it was about connection. With its small size, manual gearbox, and open roof, the Cappuccino captured the essence of freedom. Even today, car enthusiasts celebrate it as one of the finest examples of driver's cars. Its legacy continues to inspire designers and engineers to think small but dream big. 10. Legacy. Japan's mini marvel lives on. More than 30 years after its debut, the Suzuki Cappuccino has achieved legendary status. Enthusiasts around the world still restore, collect, and modify these tiny cars. It paved the way for modern K-sports cars like the Honda S660 and Daihatsu Koppen, both of which owe their spirit to Suzuki's innovation. But none captured hearts quite like the Cappuccino did. It was more than metal. It was emotion on wheels. It proved that greatness isn't about size or price. It's about passion. Conclusion. So next time you see a tiny convertible zipping through the streets, don't underestimate it, because behind that small frame might be one of Japan's most brilliant creations. The Suzuki Cappuccino isn't just a car, it's proof that sometimes the smallest engines can create the biggest legends. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe for more.